Rabbi Akiva, 24,000 students. Rabbi Akiva had famously 24,000 students. We learned in a Baita, Rabbi Yeshua said, if a person got married while he was young, he should marry again when he gets older. What does that mean? Even though he had children while he was young, he should continue having children even as he grows older. For it says, in the morning sow your seed, and in the evening do not be idle. For you never know which is going to succeed, the one or the other, or if both are equally good. And this is from Shlomo HaMelech. Rabbi Akiva said, if a person learned Torah while he was young, he should continue learning Torah even as he grows older. If he had students when he was young, he should make sure to have new students when he gets older, for it says, in the morning sow your seed.
Question. So, if a man marries, and if one main mitzvah is poor, that procreate, and his wife give him one child, and stops giving him children, and he really wants more children, he wants to be able to do this mitzvah, which is very important, what should he do?
It should pray to Hashem that he should have more children with his wife.
Okay. If this doesn't happen?
Well,
only if he doesn't have a wife, only if his wife is barren, rabbis would recommend him to get divorced after 10 years, but if his wife is not barren,
but he's allowed
then
his Sfaradi is allowed to have a second wife.
Not Sfaradi. The Yemenite are the only sect that didn't accept the Cherem of Rabbeinu Gershom, the only one, and he cursed them for this.
Oh wow!
Big time. Until today, you see
What was
the curse was that they should all be heads, and that's why
they should all be
heads. What does that mean? If you go to a small towns where you have Yemenites, they usually live together in Israel. Maybe if you have 500 people and you have every second house is a synagogue. They're all heads. They're all leaders.
Oh, I see.
They're all leaders. They can't be a follower. They can't follow anyone. They gotta be they have to lead. That was the curse of Rabbeinu Gershom.
That's a good curse or bad curse.
How does that relate to children? I'm talking about children.
But that's what he was saying. He told them not to marry two wives. They didn't accept it. They were the only ones that didn't accept it. He was against polygamy. He was against it. And it's called tzara. It's also the Torah calls it tzara. He was the authority. He was the authority of the generation at the time. Yeah.
Of which generation?
Well, it was about 1,500 years ago.
Older generation.
Yeah. All Jewish people will follow them.
You know, the story with him was that he had
two wives. He himself had two wives.
The second wife gave him so much trouble, and the church was attacking him. So he made a gezerah, only one wife per person at a time.
Yeah, he suffered from it a lot. But the Torah calls the second wife tzara, which means trouble.
Are you talking about the second wife while you married, or talking the second marriage?
No, this if you're marrying the second wife. Yeah.
At the same time.
It was said that Rabbi Akiva had 12,000 pairs of students who came from all over the country, from Givat all the way to Antiparas. All of them died in one season because they did not treat each other with respect. As a result, the world was desolate for lack of Torah learning, until Rabbi Akiva came to the rabbis in the south and taught them the Torah and created a new chain in the transmission of the Torah. So Rabbi Akiva started over. They were Rabbi Meir, Rabbi Yehuda, Rabbi Yossi, Rabbi Shimon, and Rabbi Elazar ben Shamua. And they were the ones who restored the Torah at that critical time. we learned all of Rabbi Akiva's students died between Pesach and Shavuot. Rabbi Chama ben Abba, some say, Rabbi Chia ben Avin said, all died a painful death. What did they do? What did they die from? Rabbi Nachman replied, from the croup. According to Rabbi Nachman, they died from the croup.
What's the group?
You know, the lungs.
Diphtheria.
Diphtheria, okay, so that's
No, diphtheria is different.
It's the same spiritual.
No, but
The
it's
croup.
with the cough.
shortness of breath.
Yeah, all that.
Yeah, but